Hello, people. Welcome to Indusry Share. This is Mr. Connect. See, I always forget my name because in Korean version I use different name. So for me, it's all just fuzzy. Anyhow, it's just only me. We don't have Mr. Create and Mr. End due to their issues. So it's gonna be just me. All right. Today's pick is my childhood memory, and I do not know if other countries had the same show, but in Korea, where I grew up, they aired a Disney cartoon show. I think it was Sunday morning. So for me, Sunday morning was really important time. So I woke up so early just to watch this show. I think it make the parenting easier for my parents because I woke up early. Anyhow, now Disney Plus is threatening the Netflix business, already taking some market shares. Let's talk about this. So today's stock is Walt Disney Company, NYSE, listed under ticker symbol of DIS. So you might think it's just kids movie. Nah, I treat it as adult fairy tale and something that soothes your stressful life with beautiful images and soundtracks. So Walt Disney overview, it's established in October 16th, 1923. I forgot to put that in, but listed in November 12th, 1957, NYSE. Employees are about 203 grand as of 2020, which is a lot. And sector is movies and entertainment. Market cap at USD $340 billion. Well, I already say USD. Anyhow, if you look at the peer group, according to Seeking Alpha, it's Netflix, Spotify, Roku, Tencent Music. And I was thinking, okay, Netflix, I get it. Disney Plus may have some impact on Netflix. But Spotify, Roku, and Tencent Music, those are different items, different category than Walt Disney and Pixar movie. Is it? Let's dive deeper. And their main business is media network, park experience and product, studio entertainment, and direct to consumer, and international. It's a big name. Media network, as you may know, ABC News and National Geography. I didn't know that they belong to Walt Disney until now, but now I see it. Surprises me. Park experience and products, Disney World, Disneyland, I've been there, done that. I went to Disneyland in California when I was in college with two other guys. Yes, three guys went to Disneyland, the land of Oz and land of fairy tale and all the beautiful things going on. We didn't enjoy much. We had a reason to get there, but it wasn't such a good experience for old adult. But I am willing to go there once again if I have children or if I go with my girlfriend, wife, my fiance, and so on. And studio entertainment is Marvel Studio and Pixar. The Walt Disney has so many names under their brand, and that surprises me a lot. Direct consumer and international, that will be ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. And as you can see, there's Disney Music Group. I think that's why Spotify and Tencent Music Entertainment was included as a peer group. For Roku, I think it's because of the Hulu and also Disney Plus. According to their 10K, the company announced that in October 2020, it will concentrate on growing direct-to-consumer strategy. And what is DTC? I will come back to that later, but not now. Okay, so revenue, regional-wise, America has the biggest portion. And if you break it down to business models, Media Network has the most shares of revenue, and then that comes DTC, and then park and experience, studio entertainment, and elimination. If you're looking into 2019's figures, you realize the park and experience and products were the biggest portion of the revenue, and DTC was the smallest, other than eliminations. So things changed a lot. And now we are growing our curiosity on what is DTC. As I promised, I'll come back on right next slide. But for now, media is Disney, ESPN, ABC, video streaming and advertisement income. Park is tickets and Disney-related goods. Studio entertainment is their movies and soundtrack. DTC is Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, Hulu's online streaming subscription fees and advertisement income. Eliminations I found that this is some accounting items to eliminate the double counting intercompany wise. So according to Disney, DTC is a subscription-based DTC video streaming direct to consumer, which is Disney Plus. They launched this service in 2019 November. They service Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic branded contents in US. If you look at the revenue trends between third quarter 19 and fourth quarter 2019, there's a big jump. And this is because they launched the Disney Plus on November 2019. So that impacted much of the DTC revenue. And also during 2020, first quarter and second quarter, there's some gap, some big jump. Of course, that is because of the coronavirus, that people now stay at home and they try to watch movie through subscription, which helped their business on DTC end. Disney Plus showed exponential growth. If you look at the right top corner table, Disney Plus's subscribers are just jumped so hard, right? Their portion is so high, and that is quite interesting. Maybe due to coronavirus, Disney Plus's subscription was, greatly impacted. As I mentioned, Disney Plus was launched in 2019 November. The market share in 2020 is 13.3. If you look into pie graph on the left bottom, 2019 market share was 7.3, and 2020 they are eating up to 13.3%. They're taking some of Netflix's portion as well as other players' portion, which is quite interesting to see. And due to scale of economy, its costs are decreasing, which is good for Disney's bottom line. Due to COVID-19, global theatrical. Anyhow, and the home mobile entertainment market has shrunk by $80 million almost. But if you're looking into the breakdown, the digital portion has actually increased from previous year. And we all know why, COVID-19. And in here, online subscription has increased by far. Once again, the same issue. International box office market was shrinked so hard and so fast, so quick, exponentially. So I just like to show it in visualize the items. I do not like showing numbers and just say it with the word. I think the visualization helps understanding much easier. So there it is. But once again, thanks to the digital DTC and Disney Plus, Disney was able to held up quite well. The revenue was decreased, but it's only 6%. So I think it is quite good number considering the COVID-19 impact. So park and theater income was decreased by far, but thanks to DTC, the revenue held up pretty well, minus 6% YOY. Cost and expenses, I found it interesting that the cost was actually increasing while revenue was decreasing. And it's because TFCF acquisition and impairments in intangible asset. Because of that, cost increased. What is TFCF? It's 21st Century Fox. I guess it's abbreviation they now use officially, and which was acquired in March 20th, 2019. Because of this, cost was increasing. At the end, net income was decreased. But I think this is mostly because of the COVID-19, and this is something unusual items that occurred. I hope it's not recurring expenses and recurring items, because if then the business will hurt. But from looking at it, it's because of the COVID-19 that the income was decreasing, and COVID-19 intangible asset was impaired due to the market environment. And I also find the article that they will open Disneyland on April 2021 in California, and only to California citizens, but they're actually up and running. So I hope to see those numbers enhanced on next filing. Current assets were increased, which is good. Product intangible cost increased, investment increased, that's all good. Park result and property, attraction building and equipment was increased along with the depreciation. This is because theme park is such an important portion of their revenue for Walt Disney, so they have to keep putting in capex and repairments in the attraction and theme park. That is why this is increasing. Project in progress is increased a little bit, but I heard that they are now using building a robot of actual characters in the movie, and they are actually expressing their facial emotion, and they're moving in the theme park, which was quite neat. And it just, to me, it looks like an actual movie character just walk out of the screen into the theme park. Project in progress may include some of those items. Intangible asset and goodwill decreased. This hurt their net income. And as we discussed earlier, this is probably because of the COVID-19 TFCF acquisition. Their business was not so good in terms of profit making due to COVID-19. And then they need to write off for mark for impairments under the accounting items. I think that's what happened in here. Current liability decreased, which is good, but they increased their borrowings and long-term liabilities. YOY wise, year-on-year wise, borrowing had increased quite high. But if you're looking at the total number, it's not that much of a big deal compared to total asset and total accounts. So this should not impact their business so much, but of course we understand that due to COVID-19 they need some money to do the business, and borrowing was quite a good option due to low interest rate and all. So that's all for now. For me, Walt Disney is some item that I am keep going back to when I watch movie. I really love their work, and their movies are fantastic. I'm an adult, but I like seeing their movie. Recently, I watched this movie called Soul. Wasn't that great compared to Inside and Out? Inside and Out, is it right? Anyhow, other than compared to other Disney Pixar movie, wasn't that great, but I still enjoyed the story within the movie. That's why I decide to invest or study Disney. As soon as I see the trailer of the Soul, I decide to do some study on Disney. And I actually have some portion, just very little. I'm retail investor. I don't have much money. I think I own like 10 shares of Disney, I think. So But for me, the idea of investment is that invest in something you like. Disney is one item. I also like Apple, and I currently own iPhone 12. iPhone 12 was really good condition. I really like the iPhone 12, and in general, I like Apple items. You might call me Apple freak, but hey, they make good quality items. I know it's expensive. I'm not saying that it's not expensive. It's expensive. It's really expensive. But I like their designs and their compatibility and all. One time I went to Apple store in Korea, and I saw this line of people just waiting to get into the Apple store, and then it clicked me that hey, buying an Apple wouldn't hurt. I like iPhone 12. I like Apple in general. And all these people are waiting outside to getting into the Apple store to see the products. That's kind of like signal for me to invest in Apple. And growing up, I also liked the Lego. I really enjoyed playing with Lego. And I was kind of thinking about investing in Lego, but things are changing, so I need to do my homework before I make any investments. The outro was too long. Thanks for watching, and keep studying. And when you make an investment, have some rationale of investing in such stock. And be safe. Bye bye.